Aquarius, if you clicked on this video, your soul already knows why. Right now, as August 2nd, 2026 unfolds, 5 divine blessings are quietly manifesting in your life. Some you can already feel, others still hidden just beneath the surface. This is not random. Stay with me until the end, because blessing number 5 is one of them that changes everything. Before we begin, hit like, subscribe, and comment "I am ready" below if you feel these blessings already awakening within you. Let's begin. Blessing number 1. The awakening of your true identity. Aquarius, the first divine blessing landing in your life right now is one of the most powerful shifts you will experience in years. The awakening of your true, unfiltered identity. Just days ago, the cosmic North Node crossed the threshold into your own sign, and this is not a small event. This marks the beginning of an 18-month chapter that astrologers consider one of the most important cycles in your entire life. The North Node is often described as the point of destiny, the compass that points directly toward the growth your soul came into this lifetime to experience. And right now, that compass is pointing straight at you. For months, maybe even years, you may have felt like you were living slightly out of alignment, playing a role, softening your edges to keep the peace, or shrinking your brilliance so you wouldn't stand out too much. That season is ending. The universe is now asking you to stop performing a version of yourself that was built for other people's comfort, and instead step fully into the authentic, original, unapologetic person you were always meant to be. This is the true gift of Aquarius energy: individuality, vision, and the courage to walk a path no one has walked before you. And right now, the stars are amplifying that gift tenfold. You may have already noticed the signs: a sudden restlessness with routines that used to feel comfortable, a pull toward reinventing your image, your goals, or the way you present yourself to the world. Conversations where you found yourself speaking more honestly than you normally would, surprising even yourself with your own boldness. These are not random moods. These are the early ripples of this powerful identity blessing moving through your life, gently but firmly guiding you toward the truest version of who you are. This blessing also carries a beautiful layer of protection. As you begin to shed old patterns and step into this new chapter, energies of intuition and self-discovery continue to surround you, sharpening your ability to sense which situations, people, and paths are truly aligned with your highest good. Trust that inner nudge more than you have in the past. If something feels off, even if you cannot explain why, honor that feeling. If something feels magnetically right, even if it seems unconventional, follow it. Your intuition has never been sharper than it is during this exact window of time. There is also a quiet confidence being planted within you right now, one that will only continue to grow over the coming months. You do not need permission to become who you are becoming. You do not need everyone to understand your path before you walk it. Aquarius, you have always been the visionary of the zodiac, the one who sees the future before anyone else believes in it. This blessing is simply the universe reminding you of that power and clearing the way for you to use it fully, without apology and without hesitation. So, if you have felt an inner call lately to change something, your appearance, your career direction, your circle of friends, or simply the energy you bring into a room, do not ignore it. This is sacred timing. The old identity is dissolving, so the true one can finally breathe, And this is only the first of 5 blessings unfolding for you. Because once your identity begins to realign, something remarkable starts happening in your relationships too. And that is exactly what we are about to uncover next. Blessing number 2. A soul-aligned union is being written in the stars. The second divine blessing flowing into your life this month centers on love, partnership, and the sacred connections meant to walk beside you on this new path. Right now, the sun is illuminating the part of the zodiac directly opposite your sign, shining a bright and undeniable spotlight on your one-on-one relationships. This is the universe's gentle invitation for you to reflect deeply on the most meaningful connections in your life. Who truly shows up for you? Who reciprocates the energy you give? And who deserves a deeper level of commitment moving forward? If you are in a relationship, this is a season where you may feel ready to take things to the next level, whether that means a deeper emotional commitment, a shared future conversation, or simply choosing to be more open and vulnerable with your partner than you have been in the past. If you are single, do not be surprised if this energy brings someone into your life who feels less like a stranger and more like a soul you somehow already know. Aquarius, you are being guided toward connections built on reciprocity, honesty, and mutual respect. The kind of bond that does not require you to abandon who you are in order to be loved. This blessing intensifies dramatically around the middle of the month when a powerful solar eclipse moves directly through your partnership sector. Eclipses are cosmic accelerators. They compress months of growth into a matter of days, and this particular eclipse is opening what can only be described as a new partnership chapter in your life. For some of you, this will mean a significant relationship reaching a genuine turning point, a proposal, a decision to move in together, a business partnership finally being signed and sealed. For others, it may mean the ending of a connection that was never truly reciprocal, making space for someone far more aligned with your evolving identity to enter your world. Adding even more sweetness to this blessing, the planet of love and harmony shifts into one of its most favorable placements early in the month, softening communication, easing tension, and bringing genuinely helpful, encouraging news your way. Conversations that once felt tense or complicated begin to flow with surprising ease. You may find yourself inspired to finally say the thing you have been holding back, and to your relief, it lands exactly the way your heart hoped it would. This is a beautiful window for reconciliation, for deepening intimacy, and for attracting collaborative opportunities that feel less like work and more like destiny. Even your platonic relationships are touched by this blessing. Friendships that have quietly supported you through difficult seasons may deepen into something even more meaningful, while new collaborative opportunities, a client, a creative partner, a contract, may arrive through someone you already know and trust. Aquarius, you are the sign of community and connection at your core. And this month, the universe is reminding you that you were never meant to walk this path entirely alone. Pay close attention to any relationship, personal or professional, that suddenly feels like it is shifting beneath your feet this month. That shift is not something to fear. It is the second blessing doing exactly what it came to do, clearing away connections that no longer serve your growth and drawing in the ones that do. And as your relationships realign, something even bigger begins stirring in the background. The doors of abundance are about to swing wide open, and what's coming in blessing number 3 might just surprise you the most. Blessing number 3. Doors of boundless abundance are opening. The third divine blessing manifesting in your life right now is one of expansion, opportunity, and abundance flowing in from directions you may not have expected. A powerful alignment is currently forming between transformative Pluto, currently moving through your own sign, and the area of your chart connected to travel, higher learning, publishing, and your overall worldview. When this kind of harmonious connection forms, it does not simply bring small, temporary luck. It brings deep, structural transformation to how abundance flows into your life. This is a season where your perspective on the world itself is expanding. You may find yourself newly fascinated by philosophy, spirituality, foreign cultures, or academic subjects you never previously had time for. Some of you will feel a genuine pull toward travel, not for escape, but for expansion, for the kind of experience that changes how you see your entire life once you return home. Others will find unexpected opportunities connected to education, certification, publishing, or teaching beginning to surface, almost as though the universe is rearranging circumstances behind the scenes to place these opportunities directly in your path. What makes this blessing especially powerful is that it is not arriving through your own isolated effort alone. Right now, the planet of luck and growth is moving through the part of your chart ruled by partnerships, meaning your abundance this month is deeply connected to other people. A business alliance, a mentor, a romantic partner, or even a stranger who becomes an unexpected connector. Abundance is flowing toward you through relationships, collaborations, and shared ventures. If someone offers to introduce you to an opportunity, extends an invitation that seems slightly outside your comfort zone, or proposes working together on something new, this is exactly the kind of moment this blessing is designed to create. Say yes more often than you say no this month. There is also a financial layer to this blessing worth paying close attention to. As your worldview expands, so does your sense of what is actually possible for your life, including what you believe you are capable of earning, building, and achieving. Old limiting beliefs about money, beliefs that told you to play small, to be grateful for less than you deserve, to avoid asking for what you are worth, are being gently but firmly dismantled right now. Pay attention to any conversation this month involving negotiation, compensation, or the value of your work. You are being supported by the universe to ask for more, and remarkably, you may find people far more willing to say yes than you expected. This is also a beautiful time to invest in your own growth, whether that means enrolling in a course, saying yes to a long-distance opportunity, or simply committing time to studying something that expands your mind. Aquarius, you have always been the visionary who sees possibilities others overlook, and this blessing is amplifying that gift, connecting you with the resources, people, and knowledge you need to bring those visions into reality. Abundance rarely arrives exactly the way we picture it, so stay open. It may not look like a windfall of money landing in your lap. It may look like an invitation, a conversation, or an idea that plants the seed for something much bigger down the road. Trust the process, because this expansion is only the beginning. The fourth blessing is about to bring a completely different kind of energy into your life, one of sudden, electric, unstoppable inspiration. Blessing number 4, a bolt of cosmic inspiration ignites your path. The fourth divine blessing arriving in your life this month carries an electric, unmistakable energy, the energy of sudden inspiration, innovation, and liberating change. A harmonious alignment is currently forming between unpredictable, awakening Uranus and your sign, and this particular connection is famous in astrology for delivering exactly the kind of positive, exciting change that does not come with the usual chaos or disruption most people associate with this planet's influence. Aquarius, you are ruled by innovation itself, and right now, that innovative fire within you is being fanned into a full flame. If you have been feeling bored, stagnant, or stuck repeating the same routines without knowing how to break free, this blessing is your permission slip to shake things up. Unlike other periods of change in your life that may have felt forced or painful, this particular shift is designed to feel exciting, even thrilling. Think of it less like an earthquake and more like a sudden burst of clarity, an idea striking you in the shower, a conversation that completely shifts your perspective, an opportunity appearing out of nowhere that feels almost too perfectly timed to be coincidence. This is an extraordinary window for creative breakthroughs. If you work in any kind of creative field, expect ideas to come faster and more vividly than usual. If you have been sitting on a project, a business idea, or a bold plan you have been too hesitant to start, this is the energy that pushes you past hesitation and into action. Aquarius minds were built for innovation, and right now, your mental wiring is more attuned to original thinking than almost any other time this year. This blessing also touches your personal freedom in a beautiful way. You may find yourself craving more independence, more flexibility, and more room to express the quirky, unconventional, bubbly sides of your personality that you sometimes hide in more serious settings. Do not suppress that urge. This is exactly the energy the universe wants you to embody right now. People around you may notice a new spark in your presence, a lightness, a spontaneity that feels refreshing and magnetic. Let yourself be seen this way. It is not a phase, it is you, finally unfiltered. Technology, social networks, group projects, and forward-thinking communities are also strongly activated during this window. If an opportunity arises involving a group, a team, an online platform, or a collaborative community that shares your vision for the future, pay close attention. Aquarius energy thrives in collective spaces, and this blessing may connect you with a community of like-minded visionaries who see the world exactly the way you do. People who do not just tolerate your originality, but genuinely celebrate it. Of course, sudden inspiration can also feel a little disorienting if you are someone who prefers careful planning over spontaneous leaps. If that describes you, know that this energy is not asking you to abandon structure entirely. It is simply asking you to leave a little more room for surprise, for the unexpected yes, for the idea that does not fit neatly into your 5-year plan, but somehow feels exactly right anyway. Trust it. This fourth blessing sets the stage beautifully for what comes next, because true transformation is never complete without release. And the fifth and final blessing we are about to explore is, without question, the most healing and liberating of them all. So stay with me, because you will not want to miss this. Blessing number 5, the sacred release that sets you free. The fifth and final divine blessing flowing into your life this month is one of release, healing, and quiet but powerful restructuring. And Aquarius, this may be the blessing that touches your soul the deepest. As the fiery planet of action and drive moves into a sign connected to your daily work and routines, life may begin to feel noticeably busier. Unfinished tasks that have been lingering for weeks will finally demand your attention, and a pending project or assignment that has felt stalled will suddenly begin moving forward again. While this may feel like a lot at first, understand that this activity is not random overwhelm. It is momentum, and momentum is exactly what was missing before. Workplace and daily life communication also becomes noticeably more direct during this period. A misunderstanding with a colleague, a collaborator, or someone you interact with regularly may finally clear up through one honest, straightforward conversation you have been avoiding. Do not shy away from that conversation when the moment arises. This blessing rewards honesty and directness far more than it rewards silence or avoidance. Say the thing, ask the question, clarify the confusion. You will feel remarkably lighter once you do. The true heart of this final blessing, however, arrives later in the month through a profound lunar eclipse moving through the part of your chart connected to money, values, and personal security. Lunar eclipses are deeply emotional, deeply revealing events, and this one is asking you to take an honest look at what truly makes you feel safe and secure in this world. Not what you were taught should make you feel secure. Not what looks impressive from the outside. What genuinely, authentically gives you peace. This eclipse often brings a release of something, a belief, a habit, a financial pattern, or even a possession or commitment that has quietly been holding you back from real stability. This release might feel bittersweet in the moment, especially if it involves letting go of something familiar. But Aquarius, understand this clearly. Nothing is being taken from you without something greater waiting to take its place. This is not loss. This is clearing space. The universe does not empty your hands unless it intends to fill them again with something far better suited to who you are becoming. This blessing also strengthens your intuitive and emotional depth. You may find yourself more sensitive than usual, more attuned to the emotional undercurrents in your relationships and environment. Rather than resisting this sensitivity, lean into it. Journal what comes up. Pay attention to recurring dreams or sudden waves of emotion that seem to arrive out of nowhere. Your subconscious mind is processing an enormous amount of growth right now, and this heightened emotional awareness is simply part of that sacred process. By the time this month closes, you will likely find that you feel lighter, clearer, and far more emotionally secure than when it began. Not because everything external has been resolved, but because you have finally released what was never truly yours to carry. This is the gift of the fifth blessing, freedom. And when you combine that freedom with the identity awakening, the soul-aligned partnership, the abundance, and the inspiration you have already received this month, you begin to see the full picture. These 5 blessings were never separate from each other. They were always one continuous divine unfolding, designed specifically for you, Aquarius, at exactly this moment in your life. Aquarius, take a moment and really feel what just happened here. Your identity is awakening. Your relationships are realigning with souls who truly see you. Abundance is opening through connection and expanded vision. Inspiration is igniting paths you never even considered. And through sacred release, you are finally becoming free. These 5 blessings are not coincidences. They are confirmation that you are exactly where you are meant to be. If this video spoke to your soul, comment, "I receive it." Share this with someone who needs to hear it today, and subscribe so you never miss the guidance the universe has waiting for you next. Until then, Aquarius, trust the timing of your life. See you in the next one.